Tonight, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. We'll see Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears taking on Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
The sun is set in Chicago. The temps have dipped and will continue to do so. Jacket and blanket weather. It's that time of year at Soldier Field. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row.
And that's the kind of streak you don't see too often in today's NFL since there's so much parity. So the way they've played has been truly remarkable.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Seattle's first go on offense forthcoming, and under center, of course, Russell Wilson.
I know teams always talk about having a 24-hour rule after a game, and eventually we end up rolling our eyes. But it works both ways, right? 24 hours if you win, 24 if you lose. But, boy, it's a fun 24 when you win the game. And you win NFC Offensive Player of the Week, isn't it?
Absolutely. On first down, Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And down inside the 15 he goes. Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. This is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf standing alone with a new NFL record 30. Now Wilson back into his end zone. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Forced out to his left. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Now Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Flush to his right, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. It's Castro. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Wilson will throw again. Eluding the pressure. Touchdown! Colby Parkinson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Wilson going to throw for it. And this will be caught. So the try for 2 good. And it pushes them out to a 15-0 lead. Now Wilson. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Wilson's throw caught here by Metcalf. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. He finds his man, complete. It's Castro. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Again, Wilson. Out left here, it's complete to Wheaton. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Yeah, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And that last drive, Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. There's Wilson to throw. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles. Throwing is Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Wilson eluding the pressure right. That completes it again to Metcalf. Touchdown! DK Metcalf. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot. Now Wilson down around his goal line. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. And maybe a small measure of revenge for this defense. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. DK Metcalf for the Seattle offense about set to take over once again. And as the tape rolls, I'm just going to sit back and enjoy these highlights. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Here's Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. tough there. Good pass, hit the hands. He just... Wilson. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now Wilson escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow,
rush coming, and he's taken down. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Looking to throw. Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are running away with this one. The point after is good. And the lead will swell by one more. So that... On first down, Wilson. Complete to Wheaton. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Wilson. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And he comes back with one complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well. Wilson on 1st and 10. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47, and they'll start out with great field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing again. Wilson flushed out right. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 25. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. From the 30 on second down, Wilson is pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. The Seahawks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. It's Castro. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. To throw is Wilson on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Not something you want to see in week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw again is Wilson. Flushed out right. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Seahawks are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to position.
Now Wilson throwing on 1st down. Flush to his right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd and inches, Wilson brought in by Wheaton. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to... And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 32 yards. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Wilson being chased out left. Wheaton's got it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunity.
Touchdown! It's complete. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. Wilson now on 1st and 10. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Right, and that's complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they'll return home next week to take on